This conference will now be recorded.
Last few classes we have discussed about what exactly the OData and what exactly the REST and what is service, what is model provider class, what is data provider class, and what is embedded scenario, what is central hub scenario. Okay, I don't want to repeat anything. I hope you are experts in the OData service. Okay, so maybe we need to cover. Till now we covered only read request, how you can read the data from the SAP into the external services, and we have seen different kind of read request, and maybe we have seen the pagination and streaming to improve the performance of your get request. And also in the last class we have seen exactly what exactly the association provides in a relationship between two business entities. And so with the association, suppose if you want to get the data, we are going to use a navigation property. So nav OCI to cust guys. So this is the OData service. Maybe we have implemented an association between the open cleared item and the with the customers. So SEGW is the transaction code for to build an OData service. We have an entity types. We have an two entity types. One for the open cleared items BSID table, and another one is the get cast from the KNA1 table. And we build in a relation. So this is my principal entity. This is my dependent entity. So we created an association between the open cleared items to the customer, and we created a navigation property. This navigation property we use in the external service to call the association between the your entity type between your business to business entity sets guys. These are entity sets. Where is the entity sets? Yeah, you can see here, you can see the two entity sets. And guys, so we are doing the get request, the Postman guys. So if you need to install the Postman in your um, server, in your system, go to the Postman free download. Okay, for your whatever the Windows you need to select. Maybe mine is Windows 8, sorry, Windows 7, mine is 64-bit. See, you can see Postman plugin. You can download the plugin and you can download the Postman. And whenever you download the Postman, you will get this icon, guys. This is my icon, and click on the Postman. You need to install this Postman in your system, guys. And Postman, and guys, we can test your OData service from Postman in the browser. The same thing we will do here, but just some changes which we are going to do it, guys. Close all the previous thing. Okay, maybe I will get a refresh collection. Okay, here first don't consider. Okay, automatically it gives, and if you want to get request, click on plus. And guys, what kind of method it is? Is it get? See guys, the OData methods it is giving. So get request, post request, put request, delete request, copy request. There are different purge requests. Okay, there are a lot of requests which we have, but our things is only we have get and post and put and delete. Get means it's in a read request. Post means it's in a create request. Post, how you can post the data? It's in a create, and put means it's an update or modify, and delete means it's an deleting the data from database case. So these methods we are going to use. So read request means which method you need to use. Get is the method. Okay, then here you need to put your URL. You know the URL, what exactly that URL. Maybe first we'll and I put an a until entity set. See, even I don't want the dollar expand, so take out the dollar expand. Okay, plain. Okay, OCI set I'm reading it. Okay, with the dollar format equal to JSON and dollar skip $10. First 10 records we read it. So this is my get request case. But here, if I put this URL URI in the case, So here you need to go to the authorization, guys. Okay, so you need to first give the authorization. There in browser, if I enter, it asks for user ID and password. Here you need to go to the authorization. So in the authorization, in the type, you need to select, okay, basic authentication. So here you need to provide a basic authentication. Here I need to provide a user ID and password. SAP user and password is WLCOM. Sorry, show password and password, and the authentication I am providing here itself. Okay, maybe I will the things classes where you can see the classes in the runtime artifacts and the DPC extension, and same thing I am testing from the Postman client. So go to the which entity, which method will be created, get entity set. Okay, put an external breakpoint. So you should put an external. If you put normal breakpoint, it doesn't work, guys. So see, it's in a declaration, it doesn't work the breakpoint. You need to put an executable code. So I put the breakpoint. Okay, exactly I put, and here I put in a method get. I provided a basic authentication. See, when I click send, so the get operation, it will trigger an a OCI set get entity set. Click on it, click on it. See, see, it is connecting to the system and it should trigger my breakpoint. Huh? Which one is SAP? SAP server is down. Yeah. So maybe guys. So very good. See guys, my server is down. What is the error it is giving me? See, here you can see the response is, so the response should be in a, where is the response I can see? Could not get any response. That means it's an a because of your server down, we are getting this error, guys. So headers were successfully updated with authorization data for preview, and it is giving me an error whenever I connect this. See, it is giving me an error. So maybe we have some kind of error codes, guys. So whenever there is a failure, it gives me some error codes. Maybe that also we can see new and error codes in OData. What kind of error codes it gives? Okay, whenever you do a get operation, when there is a server down, or when there is an error, when there is a error, what is the code it will give? So here you can see the number, the response structure should be there. Can anybody open the server? Somewhere it will provide the error actually. Okay, I have a so it's not giving. So we'll see, guys. Later we'll see what exactly the error it is going to give. So anyone is opening the server? Okay, guys. Parallelly, we'll do some kind of exercise. So can anybody explain what exactly the OData and repeat the OData, guys? Okay. And from since long, actually, the Nandini and Vinita are dumb. They are not doing. They are not explaining anything. So take the opportunity, Nandini. What exactly the OData? Since long you didn't open your mouth. Uh, uh, okay. Uh, mm, mm. Okay. In read, how many types of request which we have? How can you read? Okay. Whenever it is in a single record, which method will be executed? Get entity. Tell the full. Okay. If it is in a multiple records, what is the method which will be triggered? Okay. So what is C and the equivalent methods also I will give, guys. Some people may ask like this. Even create and post both are same. Okay. Read and OData methods, this get, which are same, and update modify equivalent method is put. Okay. And delete is delete. Okay. Even this is also same kind of request, guys. Okay. Post is nothing but it's a create. Okay. Next. Okay. What is OData follows which protocol? HTTP protocol. Just I have given example what kind of protocols which we have, but OData follows an HTTP protocol, guys. Okay. Next question. Uh, uh, uh-huh. What is RESTful? Uh, UI doesn't understand. OData understands. As in a communication medium, we send the data by using JSON format to the UI system, and from UI we have in a JSON format that will be converted to the ABAP internal tables. See, we did in the methods, we converted the data into your internal table data. So what is the OData architecture? Uh, okay, very good. What is sent? Uh, uh, okay, simple. Your OData server is in a different server that we call it in a central hub scenario. Okay, so what is to build the OData services? Okay, so okay, you can sit. Very good. So next opportunity goes to the Akil. So how we can implement an OData services? Whenever you implement an OData service, what are all the components which we gives, and what are all those components? What is model? What is entity type? What is entity set? What is DPC? What is MPC? That you need to talk, please. Okay. Uh, 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 uh. Service maintenance. What is data model? Uh, what is the properties? Entity types and entity sets. What is entity type and what is entity set? And associations, right? What is entity type? What is entity set? And what is association? Even we have covered association as well. Yeah. Uh, 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 with reference to the entity types. Uh, uh, with which object we use to write the methods to get the data, to read the data, to update the data, to delete the data? Which type of data model we use? Entity type or entity set? Entity sets are used for the CRUD operations. Okay. And okay, what is data provider class? What is model provider class? What exactly we do in data provider class? What exactly we do in model provider class? And what in which class we do our custom code? It's interview questions only, guys. This, okay? I'm asking the question, you have to tell the answer. Okay? Uh, uh, okay. You can implement your crude methods, guys, in the DPC. Inside the method, what you will do, you will write in a code, right? That's it. We implemented a crude methods in the DPC class. And do you use base class? Do you use extension class? Extension class. Why you use extension class? Why you cannot use in a base class? The base. Okay. Whenever you regenerate again OData service, a new code will be generated in the base class. When you write your custom code, that code will be removed. That's why we use an extension class. Extension class, it doesn't generate next time. Okay, next. Uh, how many ways we can test the OData services? Okay, that's okay. You can sit, Akhil. Good. And Mr. Sandeep. So how many ways you can test the OData services? Uh, uh, what is the transaction for the gateway client? Transaction code, it is there. Slash IWFND slash GW underscore client. Browser, Google Chrome, Postman. Now we are looking into the Postman, right? Every option we are going to see. And what is the formula to prepare in a URI? What is the formula to prepare in a URI in the OData services? Uh, colon, yeah, symbols. See, symbols, guys, very very important. Symbols will make you and break you. Okay, the above fundamentals, the first day we talked about what exactly the symbols, right? So what is colon, what is slash, what is at the rate, what is curly brace, what is bracket, and all that is very very important. You should know that term. What is it? You should know the name of that symbol, guys. Okay, that's why. Next. Okay, that's fine. Okay, how can you debug the OData services? By keeping external breakpoint. Okay, that's fine. Use it. Uh, next, Sai Pawan Kalyan. So next, what kind of get request which we have? How you can get the data from our data services? How many ways we can get the data from? Okay, so let's take example. I need to fetch the data by using entity set. What is the URL and how you can do that? And tell me. Okay, so if I want to read multiple records by using URI, which option we use? Metadata will give the total structure of your service. Get entity set. Okay, you need to use an entity set name and question mark dollar format equal to JSON. And the metadata, to get the metadata, like, okay, what is the field, what is the name of the field, what is the data type, what is the length, whether it is in a creatable, whether it is in a updatable, whether it is in a sortable, whether it is in a nullable. Okay, that kind of information will be provided by the dollar metadata. Okay, okay, single record, if you want to read, what you need to do? Single record with the key. Entity set, open parenthesis, inside the parenthesis you need to put in a key. If it is one key, you can put value. If it is two fields, you need to use field name with the value. Okay, okay, whenever you read in a single record, okay, and how can you read? Suppose there are multiple fields. If I would like to read the key fields from the URI. So where that key fields will be stored, where the key fields will be stored in that. Okay, it's working. In the internal table IT underscore key tab, guys. So my sincere suggestion is please go through this PPT and read the PPT, guys. So here you are, see in front of you there is a PPT you are explaining. Suppose whenever you go for an interview there is no PPT in front of you, how you will answer it? So you have to read, please. You need to practice. Okay, that's it. And we'll go back to the Postman. I'm going to trigger the Postman service now. And maybe I think so. Internet problem, it seems. I think I should be having an internet to connect this. See, so what's see, I set see the thing dollar format JSON skip and top my ECC hanamasters.com maybe. So it's not connecting to my server, guys, because Postman works via the internet, not the local server. Browser works as a local. Might be the problem. Very good. So in SICF, SMICM, actually HTTP service is deactivated, it seems. We'll set to the 800 port. Here it's not there. It is there, but there in the server level, it is deactivated. Okay, we'll wait. Whenever it is, the server is down, it will. Okay, SM, ICM. Very good, guys. You are doing a very good troubleshooting. Okay, which is equal to the 5 years of experience in the real time. That kind of answers which you are giving. But I do not have any company. I do not have any opportunity. But if I like to take, I will ignore 5 years. I take you the first 1 year students case. Okay, so maybe in the next coming years it will come like that. The industry will change. Okay, so it's not good. The companies are not doing good because for the billing point of view, actually the client point of view, they will charge the customers. If it is in a 3 years, they will charge $25 per hour. So that's the thing. If you give your resume to the clients doesn't accept actually. So obviously, if you want to get the experienced people, so there are loopholes which we have to do it. 8,000. Okay. Okay. This is all system, guys. You should understand the system, how exactly the port. See the port, with the port we are connecting. We need to see the port also we are using, right? The port should be activated in the system, and maybe this time we'll see our luck. And okay, and it seems it is trying to connect, and so here it will highlight. Yeah, guys, see, the data is executed and comes in a JSON, beautiful JSON format. You can see the data is fetched from the database, but debugger also should trigger. I think we'll go and again put the debugger, guys. So SEZW, very good. No need to go to the HANA system to test from the OData services. We can do a lot of things from here, guys. Okay, even the interfaces also, we do the HTTP services with JSON by writing in a code. Okay, so that also we can do. And now it's working for me, and we can do a lot of things with the Postman. Okay, this is the new generation, new as for an programming model, guys. Okay, old ABAP programming model is different. Now the future is with the UIs and internet applications and all. So we should able to adapt to the internet technology. So Postman is the one of the service where we can test our OData services from the same, like it's an external system. Normally don't think guys, so we are not doing any UI application here. Just I am consuming the OData service. Don't think that in the real time we do like this. Business user don't do like this case. Let's take an example. You are using a Facebook. Okay, suppose this is the application. Anything, there is an application. When I do sign up, database case, so the URI, the service which is called, it's a URI, it's not a URL. This is the URL. This is the URL. Facebook.com is the URL, but this is a URI. The service is a URI which we need to do it case. URI we don't do it in the UI. Okay, UI is an application. So we'll see how we will design the UI application in the coming classes. But so how you can test it instead of, see, I do not have an application. Actually, I need to test from the Facebook application, but I don't know what is Facebook application, what is the code behind this. So if you want to test as a developer, we use a Postman service case. Just it's for your unit testing purpose, we use it. And now you go to the customer. So little slow until it is buffered, it gives the less performance. So it gives very good format guys. See guys, when the your service is success, see status codes it is displaying. Here you can see how it takes 30 seconds. Okay, because our even infrastructure is also OData service not more than 3 to 4 seconds. So that is an SLA. Okay, so let's take an example of, if I want to get the data from UI, if it is take 30 seconds, no user will impress with your application. Okay, that's a performance problem. You can see 30 seconds it is taking, and whenever it is the memory of the data is in a 1.05 KB. So this data, this total data stores in a 1 KB memory. And also the status code is success, it is in a 200 success code guys. So this is also interview question. And what is the success codes whenever we use in a get operations? So get operations, and when it is in a success, we are doing in a get operations, and when there is a, when it is in a success, when it is 100. Okay, success I put on a green. And next question is, when it is an error, when it is error, get operation, it's in a 201, I think. 201 it seems. I think it seems it gives an a 500 guys. Maybe what I will replicate our things. So what kind of code I can write it guys? It should go for a dump guys. My code should go in a dump. How can I do? Can anybody tell me negative statement? Okay, we'll do that. We'll trigger our service with the dump. Okay, we'll see what is the status code which will give. Okay, we'll replicate an error once. So everybody prepared for the lunch today? Huh? If you're not prepared, please go outside and eat and come back. Okay. So today I need to complete a lot of concepts because it is going to be delayed. Okay. So I'm planning to do a post operation with BDC till 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Okay. and you can order, right? You can order and you can get here and you can have a lunch. So tomorrow is all day then. Finish it off and attend the interviews and get the jobs and do your work. Okay, don't. Why the server is down? Power off or what? No, no, you don't touch now. See, yes. Okay, I will stop the transaction. Okay, again, how can you improve the performance of your system? Very slow. Please, you have to take the server, guys. Otherwise, it will be problem for me. So, people, you expect you need an S4 HANA concepts. If I would like to explain the S4 HANA concepts, people will not take any server. This is the common students' behavior. You expect S4 HANA. Okay, I will teach in S4 HANA. But when I ask you to take S4 HANA server, it doesn't take the S4 HANA server. Okay, if you want to learn the things in the S4 HANA, you have to take the server. Okay, so I do not have any commissions, I do not have any packages, I do not have anything, and I found one server for you to reduce your cost from your side. So I got one server which is in a 2500 for the 3 months. Okay, so 2500 3 months, rupees by 4 people per monthly, it is in a 200 rupees cost, guys. Okay, please put the 200 rupees cost for the month. Okay, even though if you are not able to put 200 rupees, then I cannot explain the in the S. So 200 rupees. Okay, this server is costly 2500 per month. Then I got my one of my nephew, he got the server for me. It is an 2500 for 3 months. Guys. Okay, if you want to 200 rupees, please group 4 together who are all the friends and take the server. So then I can explain the with explaining the new concepts. Otherwise, it is not. See, even the performance problems, it is time waste for me. So I'm getting a lot of performance issues also. So after these open items, I will take it to the business partner with S4 HANA only. I don't explain in the SAP ECC. So you can learn a lot of things, guys. So in terms of education, don't compromise on the uh, investment. Okay, my kid is 4th class. I invested in the Byju's 70,000 rupees. Okay, I have taken the application Byju's. Okay, 70,000 rupees. Okay, so don't compromise on the investment on the educations. 200 rupees is doesn't matter. My point of view. Okay, you are doing a lot of entertainment, cinema, movies, and restaurants. Lot of things. Yeah, not lifetime. It's a fourth class, fifth class, sixth class, 3 years. Again, seventh class to 10th class, I need to pay more. So that is the investment, guys. Don't give the 100 crores to students or kids. Okay, you have to give the education. Okay, most of the people will put a lot of things on the earnings. We have to put the investment on the education. Let's take, so your child is preparing for IIT. Once he get the IIT seat, so nowadays IIT, if you, the packages will be minimum, okay, 20 lakhs, 25 lakhs. See what you want. Okay, even here also there is an Amazon, they recruited in one of the Saint 25 lakhs per annum. Okay, normal engineering only, it's not IIT. Okay, so it's all your selection, your education is important. Okay, so now I put on a break point. Maybe what I can do, guys, so I would like to give this dump. I need to give in a dump. So what I can do is I will alter the field here, guys. See my selection, I change the fields. Amount, I put the amount field here. We'll see what happens. So LTBSI, okay, it will work, guys. It will work. Sorry, if I declare this internal table with fixed, it doesn't work. Sorry, what I can do is I need to give the dump. Okay, that's not a problem. So see, dump. So instead of inline declarations, I declare the internal table. Okay. So maybe instead of inline declaration, I declare an internal table, LTBSID. ID, which is an entity set, yeah, and a type, which is in a table, or we can use Control C and Control V, which is an instead of TS is in a structure. In a structure, it becomes in a work area. It is an internal table. Table type, it becomes. This is having different sequence. Ideally, it should give me an error, guys. Dump error, it should. Will trigger the service again. So I'm replicating what is the edit. I think syntax itself, it is giving error, I think. It's giving the problem. Syntax itself, it is giving the problem. Okay. I need to give some dump, guys, in the select. Control X. Where is the DMBTR after BUDAT? AUGBL. Where is the AUGBL? Is it there? No. BUDAT, DMBTR, WAERS. BUDAT, DMBTR, DMBTR WAERS. Okay, why it start working? Maybe I can do this, guys. Data, leave it, and this. Do the syntax check. Maybe it will comment this. So HTTP request, how many seconds we have given the time, guys? Here SMICM 60 seconds, right? So okay, what I will do is wait. There is a wait statement, guys. Wait up to 60 seconds. I put 70 seconds. Okay, give me 70 seconds. So I am stopping my program execution for the 70 seconds. We'll see what happens now. Okay, so I put in a 70 seconds. Okay, please open the clocker and we'll see how exactly it will work. And even though it works, call transaction. See, I'm going to call maybe I open SC38. So this is one more. Even if and in a GUI mode, see. And call transaction. Now I am doing this. Okay, I trigger the service. Okay, now the time is 12:27. I don't know seconds. Maybe I will wait until that 12:29. Okay, it is triggered. Okay. So we'll see what happens. I put wait 70 seconds. Then I used a call transaction. So I'm replicating the error. It should give an error actually. Why it's not triggering my breakpoint, guys? See 500 internal server error 1 minute. So almost 70 seconds is it is in a 1 minute. So wait 70 seconds. It gives me a timeout error. The error is here. It's in a 500 error code. When it is an error, OData service. See it. Okay, error is put on a red symbol. Error is 500. See, I take out the wait. Maybe I call a SC38 transaction. What happens? We'll see. I have taken the wait 70 seconds. So I did a call transaction SC38. What happens? So very dangerous this is. So again trigger the service and it is triggering. Okay. Yeah, now it is triggered. See F5, 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 and it is fetching the data. See, I'm doing a call transaction F6, F6. That's it. Gone. See, it goes for a dump, guys. So it's going for a dump. So in the OData service, you should not use any. See, there is a dump. So 500, same error it is giving me, internal server error, guys. Okay. The OData service, when it is an error, the error code is it's which is for a get operations, guys. This is also in a get operation. Okay, the post operation it will be in a different get up. When you do in a get, see, I'm doing in a get only. See, the method is in a get. Whenever you use in a get operations, when it is in a success, the status code is 200. When it is in a error, the status code is in a 500, guys. These are error codes. Maybe we'll see. Okay, we'll see the post operation what exactly the error codes that time. Okay, so that's the error codes in the OData services. Okay, maybe I go back to the previous concept. Okay, now I take it out and maybe I take out this code. I don't want this code. Now it should work as expected. So I can get the data. I can get the data, guys. So now I go back to the association. Now I need to get an associated entries, guys. Okay, maybe here I am going to get the associations. If I want to get associated data, what you need to use? So and dollar expand, which is equal to your navigation property NAV OCI and to CUST, right? That's it. And send the request now. See, whenever you do any association, so for this entity, we have two entity sets, guys. One is the principal entity. The another one is dependent entity. It calls the dependent entity as well. So now I go back to the here and okay, it fetches the data. Yes, it fetches the data and which is an a. How many records we used here? Dollar top only 10 records. It will filter the 10 records. Now you can see only 10 records it is filtered. That is the beauty of this class. You remember this class, guys. Whenever you work, don't write the manual coding. Okay, even filters it will work and also the pagination also it will work. Very, very important. So it reduces a lot of efforts. Okay, now it copies. Then when I try to F5, so it goes to the entity set, guys. One more entity set it should go, and I didn't put a breakpoint inside that, so that's why it's not going. So maybe it gives me the data. So check the data, and I need to scroll up. How can I do that? So is it possible? See, this is my response, guys. So this is my JSON. See, guys, someone will ask. Suppose you are working with UI. They ask you, so give me the payload. What is the payload of your request and what is your payload of your response, guys? So if you want, if they ask you the payload, see here, copy this. So here you can see this is my response and copy this in the clipboard and go to here and new and go to the text pad and text part, copy this. See, guys, so you need to give this payload to the UI. This we call it's a payload, a request and response payloads, guys. Okay, whenever you are working in a backend side, they ask for you the payload. So just copy the response. See, it follows in a JSON format. So this is my JSON format. Every field should be inside the double quotes and separated with the colon, and every value inside the double quote, and each field should be separated with the comma, and last field there is no comma. Still I have an uh, association for this. So this is my customer number. For this customer number, I am getting the data for the customer details. So this is the association. This is the relationship between the two entities. One business entity is the open cleared items. The second business entity is the customer, guys. So this is the association concept. The associations will be done with the navigation property. What is the use of the navigation property? So it will provide a relation between the two entity sets. And whenever we get the data for that association, we use the navigation property, not the association name, guys. So this we call it's a payload. So payload of your open customer open and cleared items of your customer, guys. So it's all real-time things I'm talking. Whatever you do as an ABAPer or developer, we will do this kind of activities. Okay, so that's it for the associations. Maybe I have one more requirement here. My case is open cleared items. I have only one relationship, but I can have multiple relationships. Okay, maybe I go to the open cleared items. You see Kunar and Kunar. I will take some of the field, guys. Can I get the product number from the open cleared items? So we'll see, guys. I'll check for a product SE11, and I don't think product will be available in the BSID. It's a pure accounting FI data, and if I have product data, then it will be good for me. And maybe I will check for the product data, or maybe profit center data, something like that. PRCTR, okay, or else GL account data will maybe yeah, I can use the GL account data, guys. So maybe control F and MATNR. So no. So Kunar GJHR WAR XBLNR. What is the XBLNR? Reference document number. Okay, debit credit indicator DMBTR. I am looking for a master data. So the master data is GL account. I can take it, guys. So I need to build a GL account. What exactly this GL account? Okay, can anybody give me what is the database table for the GL accounts? Huh? Oh, not transaction, database table. SKA1, SKA1 and SKB1. Maybe you can check it my PPT. You will get to see. So chart of account. What is the chart of account? What is the GL account number? See, SAKNR. It's in a GL account number. And what is the group account number? What is the GL account group? Okay. So maybe I would like to see the GL account details along with my open and cleared items. Maybe I go and create an entity type, and I can import the data. So instead of manually, what you can do, guys, you can provide a database structure and go to the import and DDIC structure and put an entity name, and it's in a get GL account. Okay, get, maybe I can put a GL, okay, ACC. GLACC, get GL account details. Okay, so put the above structure, which is an SKA1. Okay, look at my PPT in the FICO SKB1. So Control F do, and you cannot do the Control F on your notes. You do the Control F on your PPT's case. Okay, so SAK and our GL account and the chart of accounts is a KTOPL, and which is a GL account, and group account number, and account to group, and okay, whether it's in a profit loss statement or balance sheet statement. And so something I have given, guys, simple, some details I have taken. Okay, simply go to the next, and here the key is in a GL account number, guys. This is my key field. Okay, it's not like database you should be always top, but in OData service you can go the here, maybe it will accept or not, we'll see. Yeah, it's accepting. Finish it. And this is my key field, and it's part of a metadata, guys. So entity types will provide a metadata of your application. Yes, I did this. And again, guys, I have a relationship now here. So what is my relationship in my association? So this is my OCI. Okay, so the business knowledge you should understand. So I have a relationship with customer. I have a relationship with the account number. So I build an already association here. I need to build the association here. So build the association, go to the association and create the association. So this is the association GL, GL, okay, GL. And what is your principal entity? Your principal entity is OCI. Your dependent entity is your GL account. Okay, and provide the cardinality. It's a 1:1, even 1:1, and navigation property nav. Okay, OCI to GL. That's it. This is my navigation property. This I will use whenever I read the data from the database. And next, and so don't select anything here, remove and finish next. So I did my okay, this is fine, and finish. So now you need to generate, because you have added new data model. Again, you need to generate your model provider class and data provider class, and generate your model and data provider class. Here we have two associations and two navigation properties which created. Okay, parallelly what I will do is, what exactly the payload. Okay, just I will give the simple payload. What you need to do? Uh, so not copy, I will insert the insert. Okay, insert object and create from file and browse and desktop. And what is the name I have given? Okay, save as and desktop. Okay, OData response payload. This is even the request payload also there. This is my response. What happened here? Go here and OData response payload and display as icon, and okay. So you need to take this example for the payload, guys. And parallelly, I think what it is, yeah, it's generated. So the OData service is generated, and now I need to go to the DPC extension. See, in the DPC extension, I need to write the code DPC extension. Huh? Wait, you will get it. See here the methods. See, OCA set how many methods? Create method, delete method, get, two types of get: single read, multiple read, and update. And get customer. See, get customer, we have 5 methods. One is create and delete and single record read, multiple record read, update. And see, GL account set, create entity. We have also 5 methods for this new entity set, and implement these methods and redefine the methods. Okay, get entity sets. You need to individually implement this. Okay, create entity set. That means you need to read multiple records from the entity set if I call separately. And see, the code is simple. Same way we write the code. You need to implement every uh, get methods, guys. Very important. This is okay. See, I'm going to implement select. Okay, guys, I will do star, guys. Select star from, okay, table. What is the table? SKA1 and into, because I'm going to reduce my time, and into table at the rate and the data and LT underscore SKA1 and where and nowhere nothing. Select all the GL accounts. It's a select all the records. But if we use dollar top dollar skip, you need to implement all the functionality. I am not implementing, getting all the records, case. And if psi hyphen sub RC, which is equal to 0, and end if, and what is the output of this? Yeah, et underscore entity set. It is fixed, guys. The data will be changed, but this is a fixed. Control V, which is equal to, maybe I selected lot of details, so I use a corresponding. Okay, whatever the entity type I defined some fields, I need to pass those fields only. So those fields are LT underscore SKA1. So that's it. Okay, I move the data to the here. So activate. Simple, guys. Implementation is very simple. Okay, you should know how exactly that OData works. Coding wise, we will be having very less coding. Maybe if the functionality is more, maybe you are going to implement more functionality. In the post operation, you see a lot of coding. Maybe I can put breakpoint and come back. Even single record also we will read it, guys. Okay, go to the get entity and go to the redefinition of your method. In the redefinition, Now I need to read single record means you need to read the what is the value, right? So you need to read that. So maybe you can read it. And how can you read the record? How can you read the record? How can you read the record? So maybe data I use. See, I know something, guys. I am declaring. So GL account number, which is an SAK ANR, and which is equal to the sorry type. And so I should open the table and SAK NR. The type is also SAK NR. Most of the 100% the field is same. Okay, now I'm going to write in a new declaration if line underscore exist. I'm going to write in a new syntax for the read table and checking it the value of the IT underscore key underscore tab and open the bracket. Inside the bracket where name which is equal to the what is the GL account field, guys? SAKNR. SAKNR. S is caps and this, and whenever I put this value and if the value found, okay, otherwise it will be dangerous. If I don't write line exist, it will go for a dump. Okay, if the value found, then my LV underscore SAKNR, which is equal to the same, put this, take this, read the value and hyphen value. So the value will be stored in the SAKNR. Normally, whenever you do this, you need to convert, guys. If I want to convert the data to the internal format, so click on the SAKNR, go to the domain and go to the conversion exit and alpha input. Take this function model, conversion exit alpha input. So now why I did this, you understand now, because so I need to convert this value, guys. So otherwise your select will fail. So that's the reason I selected this and control X, and after you take the data and which is equal to LV underscore SAKNR and send the data LV underscore SAKNR and uncomment input LV underscore SAKNR, exactly correct only. Okay, SAKNR. Okay, that's it. And now I select, I have a GL account. I can go to the GL account table and select, okay, star from SKA1 into, here I will use into corresponding fields of, okay, ER entity. I can use the corresponding fields directly, guys. So different ways we can do, guys. Okay, into and where my SAKNR, which is equal to the LV underscore SAKNR. That's it. And control S, and different ways we can do the coding, guys. So here also you can do, but the problem is it gives a low performance. We should not use the into corresponding fields, but you should know you can write. And maybe here why it's giving me the, so here, guys, how many records you can get it? Single record only you can get it, guys. Select single because it's in a single record reading, right? And pretty printer and put on a activate your class, and that's it here. And I have implemented the multi records and single record. So if you want to read multi records, you need to use the entity set for the GL accounts. I am not using directly. I'm going with the association. Okay, how you can use the two associations, and in a single call, I should get open cleared items. I should get customer. I should get GL account, guys. If I want to get all these in a single call, okay, go here and go here and activate the class. So because you have implemented the methods, you need to activate the class as well. Not only methods, you need to activate the class. Now I go to the here, guys. See, if I would like to get the one more, I will use comma nav. And what is that name we have given? Navigation property and OCI and 2 and GL. See, we are going to get the open cleared items by using entity set, and also we use the customer details, we use the GL account details, guys. So did I give the a relation of the GL account? Did I give the relation of the GL account. Customer number, I have taken the customer. Yes, I read the GL account, but the GL account is okay. We'll see the debugging. Do the so it's giving me the error. A resource not found for the segment nav OCI to GL. I think so. Tell me, guys, what is the problem? No, what is the problem now? Huh? Regenerated? Yes. Then tell me what is the perfect. You need to load the metadata, guys. Why? Because we generated the code, but you need to load the metadata and also you need to clear the cache and go back and regeneration is done, right? We did in a regeneration and slash IWFND main to service. See, you added something, right? So whenever you add something, you need to do these two activities. Gcast and go to the customer master this and select this load metadata. So again, this loaded the metadata of the new entity types and association and edit and go to cleanup model cache and F4 okay, gcast and okay and clear the cache. And now maybe I can trigger again. Wow, it's triggering our OData service case. Okay, now this entity set will give me the open cleared items. That is fine. And F5, F5. Okay, I put the pocket. Maybe the pocket is 10. It reads me 10 records when I execute, and it goes to the GL account set, guys. So go to the IT underscore key, and we have 5 key tabs. Sorry, I need to take GL account, guys. Sorry, I didn't take the GL account here. See, so I have a Kunar as a key field. It is coming, but GL account is not a key field. See, the GL account also should be in a key field over here. That's the problem actually. Okay, so what I can take. So see, the GL account is not available. It should be in a key field, guys. Otherwise, it doesn't come. So if line exists, see, is the line exist here with this field? No, it doesn't go inside. It doesn't go inside. Now it will give me the, so it goes to the account set again. It is triggering. No, so it will fail, guys. I don't get any GL account details. Not at all. I don't get the GL account. I get only the, what is this? The open and cleared items and OCI cust and see GL account, all the space I am going to get it, guys. Maybe actually the GL account should be in a part of the key field, then it will work out, guys. Okay, so that's it. But the calling is same, just I did little implementation missing. You can call two associations in a single call with a dollar expand. See how many associations we did? Two. If you have 10 associations, yes, I can do any 10 associations, guys. So how can you call multiple associations in a single call? Maybe, yeah, you can do that. Okay, I have given one example. If I explain all the things, it takes 5 years. Okay, so just this is my example. You need to implement now. See, I have given one scenario. So this is simple. Why? Because I'm explaining this scenario is your resume, you will be having this service. That's why I am explaining as in a practical. Okay, so your part is build an OData service with the VBAC fields in the sales. VBAC as add header and item, take it and fetch the data and fill the first set. Then take in a customer set and take the customer details and put in a one more association with the product, get the product details and create in a one more entity deliveries. You can associate with the deliveries. You can associate with the invoices. This is the implementation which you need to do it, and it's a big project, guys, for you. Okay, if you want to do exercise, you do this exercise. This is the exercise for you. I implemented the open cleared items, you implement the sales. Okay, so here my like open cleared items, sales you take both header and as well as the item. Okay, VVLN, POSNR, MATNR and KUNNR. Okay, take all four as in a key fields. Okay, then other details, NETWR, VKWR, VTWG and all. And fetch the data from two tables, not one table, VBAC and VBAP, and do inner join or for all entries and fill the final data to this entity set and create one association with the customer and create one association with the product, create one association with the deliveries, create one association with the invoice, and in single call get all these details. This is exercise for you. If you implement this, you are expert in the OData service, guys. Okay, this is the exercise for you. Okay, so that's it. And next thing is, that's it, guys. Read request is done. I'm going to the post request, how you can post the data into database. So post operation, post is nothing but it's a create, guys. Okay, post is nothing but is create, and which is in a part of DML operation. So if you want to, okay, post the data, see, exact example is Amazon. You choose your product. Whenever you check out, whenever you submit, it creates an order. The order will be created in the database in the SAP system, right? How you can create the data? How you can create an order in the database? You are not reading the data. You are updating the data into database. That's we call it in a post operation. That's we call it in a DML operation. You are doing in a DML, and so which is used to post or update or delete the data from database. We use the post operations, the DML operations we do for the create or change or delete the data from the database case. So the method which is used in OData DPC is create. See, guys, this is the method we always use. Create. See, you have a method create entity underscore set. See, exactly we go to the, not exactly like this. Maybe you can see here, get entity set, create entity. So entity set name here you can provide. Always the first is I can put this in a generic entity set name and underscore create underscore entity. Okay, here there is no single record, there is no multiple record concept. Single record also same method, multiple records also same method we will use to post the data into database case. So now tell me, so what is the post operation? What method you are going to use in the OData service to update or post some data in the database? Okay, so you need to tell this entity set name underscore create underscore entity. Maybe I ask this way, what is create entity method? So this method is used to post the data in the database or create the data in the database. This is our answer. Two ways I can ask the questions, guys. Okay, so now maybe I need to update the data into database. How you can update the data into the database case? So I think, is it okay? We'll continue on Monday or continue on after lunch? Tell me. Huh? After lunch? Okay, Akhil. Okay, you want to resume sooner? Then this side always I will get an A. I don't get an answer. Huh? Huh? Your wish. Okay, good. Next. Why? Because see, guys, we are discussing lot of content. Okay, at least we need to compromise on some places, right? So if you don't compromise something, it takes lot of time. Maybe you will tell after some time, you will give me the feedback. Oh, sir is telling lot of concepts. It takes 1 year to learn the things. Really, I get that kind of feedbacks. Okay, it is too late. Huh? This kind of thing. When you want to learn quality, anything, guys, if you want to learn with the quality, it takes some time. Okay, when you don't want quality, I can teach the ABAP in 15 days. I can teach the ABAP, guys. Within 15 days I can complete total ABAP. Okay, but you don't get any quality, guys. Okay, there are many ways. The teaching strategies are there. Okay, simple. Here I have taken a lot of things. Maybe I don't take this much information. I take simple VBLN, POSNR, MATNR, 3 fields, service, get the service. Okay, this is the get request. I don't explain dollar top, dollar skip because this is a little high dose performance. Whenever you implement in the real time, we consider a lot of things, guys. Okay, so I told in the 360 degrees point of view, the OData service, not a single point of view. Single is get service, one service. Okay, post service, one service. That's it. Delete, simple. A table I create, get the data, display the data, post the data, insert the database table, done. And delete the data, use delete database table where this is equal to this. Update, update request, and one class I can complete the OData service. So I'm not teaching in that way. So I teach with the quality. So whenever it comes to the quality, it takes some time. And whenever it takes time, if you want to complete sooner, you should compromise on something, entertainments and all. You need to reduce and put the more efforts into the training. So if you can give me the time, maybe after the lunch, I can continue with the post operation, which is a big concept. Okay, we need to prepare JSON format, lot of things because we are posting, right? So we are posting means actually this data we need to prepare, guys. Because here I need to send the data. Here we are getting the data, SAP giving me the data, but I am posting means I need to fill the data. How to validate the data in JSON format, how you can transfer this data to the SAP. A little high dose concept than the get. Get is very simple. Post is little difficult. So it takes me a lot of time to implement this. And also how to implement. Maybe if you directly update the database, it's simple. Then we need to use BDC or BAPI. Okay, there are a lot of concepts comes into the picture. Post operation is a very, very good and so that's it for the now. Okay, maybe most of the majority of the people accepted. We will be having the class after the lunch. Thank you. Bye bye. See you after the lunch.